so excited because this is the one that really has been so helpful and really has tremendously contributed to where I am now. I myself have used these resources in my matric year, and they've really saved my life and really been so helpful that I could not have imagined the journey of matric without them. Hey, hi, welcome. I'm Tauniscia, for those of you who don't know me, and on this channel I basically do everything ranging between academics, faith. I try to put in and post here and there some lifestyle content in the form of short vlogs in short form. And if any of that interests you, I would say stick around. And yeah, today is a very important video that I've been wanting to post for the longest time, but I've not found the time to because I am really, not gonna lie, I'm so restricted on free time, because that's when I mostly film my videos, when I have free time. If you don't know, I am studying, I'm a full-time university student, and work is what I do during my time. Okay, and it's just been hard to schedule free time in between the busy days of lectures and studying and all these things. But nonetheless, I'm here because I wanted to be here, and because I prioritize this. I will not ever be too busy for a video for you guys, okay? So I hope that you can just know that that is me. I will try my best to be as consistent as I can, regardless of time constraints. But today's video is one in which I'm just going to be sharing some resources with you, especially those of you who are still in high school, those of you who are doing some sort of, I don't know, studying in some institution as well. But yeah, so I think these are all resources that I think will be most applicable to high schoolers, especially matriculants, because I myself have used these resources in my matric year, and they've really saved my life and really been so helpful that I could not have imagined the journey of matric without them. And I think that it's just noteworthy to mention and hopefully help some of you. Okay, so the first resource that I want to say, or that I want to introduce you to, is Quizlet. So what Quizlet basically is this cool app on which you can create your own flashcards to help you study better and also gauge and understand information better. Now, the cool thing about Quizlet, however, is that other users who use the app, other users can choose to publicize their flashcards. And chances are that someone already made flashcards on the topic that you're struggling with. And that is exactly what I found. So back in grade 12, which was like 2 years ago for me, I was doing this, I think it was contextual questions for Afrikaans, and I just was trying to get extra resources, and I literally typed in the question, and guess what popped up first? It was Quizlet, where someone had the exact same questions and the answers to those questions. And from then onward, I've always used Quizlet to help me, because someone somewhere has already made flashcards about your language subjects, some topic in math that you're struggling with or don't understand quite well, and it's also in flashcard form, which is really effective for learning. So if that's something you want to check out, please do. Also, let me mention, none of this that I'm saying, all of the apps and resources that I'm mentioning are not sponsored. I'm not being sponsored by them. This is purely out of being wanting to be helpful that I'm mentioning these resources, and so I'm not affiliated to them in any way, besides the fact that I obviously have used them. So yeah, for transparency's sake, let me just say that. Second one is YouTube. If you're not using YouTube for school yet, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, like, what are you doing? Basically, there are so many amazing educators on YouTube who have posted videos on topics in the different subjects that you might be doing on YouTube. And they're so helpful. For me, I always use YouTube as an additional resource after my math classes to understand the topic better, or to revise certain things from math, and for English as well. Your language subjects especially, There are such amazing people on here who are literally taking the time to record the poem analysis that you guys are not getting in class, so why not watch it on YouTube? So yeah, I definitely would encourage you to use YouTube and start using it for your work as well if you have not already. But yeah, next resource is, drumroll please, this is a special one and it's called BridgeApp. I'm so excited because this is the one that really has been so helpful and really has tremendously like contributed to where I am now, and it's the BridgeApp. Basically what it is this cool app or website on which you can go, and basically what happens is when you go on there and you choose to sign up, right, you basically fill in this little quiz that asks you questions about likes, dislikes, your interests, hobbies, and also like career related interests. At the end of it, it basically gives you a potential summarization of your hobbies and interests, and what, based on that, what careers you would most likely be matched with, or that you would most likely excel in based on your interests and what you want to study. And the cool thing is that it also provides you information with regards to requirements that you're going to need when wanting to apply to certain universities for a degree in a certain career field. It also gives you information on what exactly each career path or career entails, what it is, like what you do. It's a really helpful resource in terms of really helping you plan effectively for your for your future career path that you want to go on. So I would really encourage it. And the cool thing, that's just like the cream. The cherry on the cake is the fact that they can also apply on your behalf to tertiary institutions and to bursaries. So how it all works is, obviously you sign up, you get matched with like certain career fields, and based on that you read the information. If you want to know more about a certain career field, then you can also upload your results for your grade 11 final results of your grade 12 onto the app. And basically, if you have an aggregate of a certain amount, I'm not sure what it is, but basically it has to be, I think, more than 60, but I speak under correction, then they will give you a scholarship on the BridgeApp. And what that means is that you will then, or they will then be able to apply and will apply on your behalf to bursaries and tertiary institutions. And so that's what happened to me. And they applied to me on my behalf to a bunch of other institutions that I did not even bother applying to for because of high applying fees, because some universities have fees nowadays for applying for applications. But anyways, we don't talk about that. So that's the cool thing, but you have to make sure that you upload your results and that your results are of good, or decent at least. So I will put the link of this in the description box below for you. If you're interested in it, please pop me questions in the comment section. If you have any questions regarding the BridgeApp, how it works, if I'm maybe being unclear, let me know in the comments and I will try my best to answer the question. Then the next resource for you guys is Olico. Basically, Olico is this cool website on which you can use as an additional resource for mathematics. I specifically used it for preparing for NBTs. And we all know NBTs are these tests that you need to write if you want to go to university. However, not all universities take your NBT marks into account. However, top universities like UCT, Stellenbosch, they definitely will look at your NBTs, etc. And so it's always a good idea to sort of prep for it, especially since you don't know. I didn't know what to expect for it, and Olico had some really cool questions, practice questions that helped me to sort of know what to expect, I'd say. So if any of that interests you, if maybe you want me to do a video on NBTs separately, let me know, because I can do that. There's so much that I can cover, but I won't cover in this video because that's not the point about NBTs. Let me know in the comment section down below, okay? But yeah, I will link this as well in the description box below for you to check out if you would like. Then the next resource is study music. This one is a bit random, but I think it's worthy and noteworthy of mentioning. Basically, if you're anything like me, who cannot function in noise and needs silence, dead silence, to be able to concentrate, or just needs to have or be in an environment that in which I can focus in, then study music is for you. So for me, especially in my matric year, I use this because I just lived in a bit of a busy environment in terms of like my living situation space. But anyways, yeah, we're just like always busy around our house. But that's not the point. The point is, it's basically this app that has really cool soundtracks that have different categories as well. So categories in terms of like you can use different and listen to different sounds if you're reading, memorizing, understanding, writing. There's more categories. I personally always go to the reading one because there are two songs that I really always listen to on repeat that my brain loves because it truly focuses on these two soundtracks, and it just helps me to focus even though there's so much noise going on. I just put my earphones in and put on the songs in the reading category on study music, and voila, I'm able to actually focus and not get distracted easily when studying. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please check it out. I will not link the apps in the description box, only the websites, just because I think you can just download it. But what I will do is I'll put a picture of the app on the video, and then you can, if you want to check it out, know how the icon looks, and then go download it if you want it like that. But yeah, and then the next, is that it? No, that's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that's all from my side. I hope that this was helpful in some way. If it was, please let me know and leave a like, subscribe if you want to be exposed to more helpful content like this coming soon. And just know that if you're going through something, you're not alone, and that God, He has a plan nonetheless, and that everything's going to be okay, and trust and have faith in Him. But sometimes it's not easy, and for those of you who are somewhat a normal human being, because we are normal human beings who are not perfect, we are flawed. I was reminded of that yesterday when my math stats lecturer called herself an imperfectly flawed human being, and I was like, oh my word, you're right, all of us are flawed. Someone had to say that because I was trying so hard to be a perfect student, the perfect believer. Perfection is not, it's not attainable. For some people who think that they've attained perfection, amazing. But guess what? Fortunately, there's always room for improvement, but also unfortunately, because it causes us, especially me, causes me to be very hard on myself and always attain for better. However, I'm learning, I think, in this season to be grateful and content with everything that I have, and to learn to really work with what I have given the circumstances, and also, yeah, and just know that He's with you, you're not alone, and you're not going through anything that you're going through alone. There's so many other people going through this. So what I want this to be also as a community where we go through things and we can sort of relate to each other if, you know, if it is applicable. But if you ever need anything, you can pop me an email, a comment. I can try my best to give you more resources if you feel like you're struggling in a certain aspect. I'm here to help, I'm here to serve you. So let me know what you need from me, and I will do my best to deliver, regardless of the time constraints that I have on free time. That's okay, I will make time, because at the end of the day, I've committed myself to doing this, and I want to do it the right way and the consistent way. Anyways, I hope that you have an amazing day or night or evening or morning further. And this is me signing out because I need to really go and work and also eat because I'm hungry.